So specific to our announcement today, we're going to look at a 4.5 kilometer section of Highway 97. Basically, Highway 33 at Costco would be widened from 4 lanes to 6 lanes all the way to Edwards Road, just in the back of us. This upgrade will improve the flow of traffic. Just as important, this intersection at Sexsmith and Old Vernon is along the same stretch will make it safer for motorists, pedestrians and cyclists, as well as other intersections along the corridor. These improvements will help to ensure traffic continues to move smoothly and efficiently. Plans are underway for construction. Talking with the Ministry of Transportation officials, they've been working on this for a long time now. They had to hold back the folks, so very shortly they'll be pushing the start button. They'll see all kinds of archaeologists and geologists and geotechs working on the site along this 4.5 kilometer stretch and doing the preparation and planning work.
Today announced that we're going to invest $50.2 million to 6-lane Highway 97 from Highway 33 all the way to Edwards Road, and redo intersections along the way, of course, specifically Reed's Corner right here at Sexsmith. So that's $32.2 million from provincial taxpayers, $18 million from the federal taxpayers. We also are working very closely with the City of Kelowna. Big part of this, of course, will be realigning Rutland Road so it doesn't all jam into one place. Over the next couple of years, as we finish off all the consultations, all the engineering work, all the environmental work, all the design work, and start construction, that'll tie in right in time with the City of Kelowna's capital plan over the next few years to move Rutland Road as well. So all of this is going to happen because the 3 levels of government are working so closely together. It's very important for our economy, very important to make sure we reduce the amount of accidents we have on our roads and easy flow, but it's also very important that we follow through on the commitment that we made. Otherwise, why bother asking people what their priorities are if you don't deliver on them?
I can confirm that the city has now put together all of the land that's required for the realignment of Rutland Road North. It will curve over to the east and then down Ackland Road. Of course, by moving that over, then that removes it further from this intersection, which will help the design the province has designed for this highway. So we're hopeful, based on what your timetable is likely to be, that we'll have the funding for our project, but it's certainly a go because we have the land in place. And I want you to know that now that this project has been announced, the #1 transportation priority as far as highways are concerned will be the Highway 33 extension, which would go off the, across the highway at Costco, down to Enterprise, across the tracks and down the north side of the tracks to Clement at Spall Road, because then that connects Rutland all the way to downtown Kelowna and the next Rockets game. Well, it won't be done that fast, of course, without having to go on Highway 97. You would simply cross it. For the people that have been complaining about trucks moving north and south through downtown Kelowna, that will mean at least the trucks coming from the north will no longer even have to go down the highway. If they're going to the north end of Kelowna, they would go down this new extension. So that's #1 on our priority list, and in the next term of government, we'll keep reminding the governments that we want to move as fast as we can.
It's all about partnerships. The local government works with the province and they just establish their priorities. From the federal government's perspective, my goal is to get as much money and maximize the partnership potential as possible. So the criteria as far as establishing this project was working with our partners, the provincial government and MLA Norm Letnick, MLA Steve Thomson, and MLA Ben Stewart. So working together, the 3 levels of government. I always say there is only one taxpayer, so it's most important that we work together to maximize those dollars.
You talked about the partnership between the 3 levels of government, particularly with this project, but with many things. What are the challenges and the rewards of trying to work together with 3 very different types of government?
Well, I used to have a lot of hair, you see, so pulling my hair out. The reality is that we've got a really good working relationship. Had the privilege of spending 9 years of working with Mayor Gray on City Council before 7+ years ago, becoming the Member of Parliament for Kelowna Lake Country, working with MLAs Letnick, Stewart and Thomson. It's just been fabulous, the relationship. So we communicate, email, call on a regular basis, and it's all a result of working together and communicating with staff. We couldn't do it without their cooperation as well.
We've already started the soft side of things, so the engineering work, the design work, the survey work, consultation work. So that's already begun. So we'll get that done prior to construction start. construction started is 2014, and we anticipate it taking 2 years to build the project. So 2016 sometime is when we should see it all done.
Well, first of all, what I like about today's announcement is, once again, it's a partnership between the local city council, mayor and council, working closely with our MLAs and our member of parliament. When you can create those partnerships and have that kind of level of trust, it just makes you feel good each time you can get together to make an announcement like this, because we're all sort of headed in the same direction in terms of what's important to our area. Well, now that they've got this one off their list, which was a priority for the province and the federal government, we would now, as a city council, want to focus them on our top priority now that this is behind us. And it's, as I said, it's the Highway 33 extension out of Rutland, down the north side of the railway tracks to Clement by the golf course there at Spall Road. So that's now on our priority list. But those large projects, such as this one, this is a $50.2 million project. The city doesn't have money in this announcement today, but we do have a companion project that will cost the city of Kelowna, and that's to realign the north part of Rutland Road North so that you come down Rutland Road heading north, and it'll curve over to Ackland, which will further enhance the safety of the Sexsmith intersection. So that's, and hopefully we'll have funding in time to actually have that completed, coincidental or at about the same time as this highways project announced today is complete. So that would be our objective.